Today on BBN News, we take a deep dive into the national matter of teacher shortages.
We preview World Inclusion Week.
And our sports reporter Lucas Nicholson gives us some insight on our new beach volleyball team.
BBN News starts now.
Hope you guys enjoy the new intro. Good morning, Bull Sharks. I'm Samaya.
And I'm Alex.
And you're watching BBN News.
News.
Jumping right into today's show, we're going to be taking a look into an issue regarding the lack of teachers around the nation. This is something that has been commonly overlooked, so our reporting team thought it would be a good idea to talk to our Bull Sharks staff as well as Mr. Estes to get their views. Let's take a look.
Good morning, Bull Sharks. I'm Ivy, and today we'll be talking with multiple faculty members, including Mr. Estes, on the problem of teacher shortages. Let's take a look.
So who are we here today?
Mr. Norden.
Hi, I'm Miss Kelly. I teach science here.
Oh, hey, I'm Mr. Bell.
Good morning, everybody. It's Jeff Estes, your proud principal.
Teachers are quitting for a variety of reasons, but primarily it's due to lack of money.
You could say pay, you could say a lot of little things, but at the end of the day, it's relationships.
Paychecks aren't necessarily that high in comparison to a lot of other careers. So when they weigh the stress at work plus the paycheck, if it's not working out for them and their families, sometimes they just kind of need to change a path.
The lack of budget and then the added responsibility on our plates because people are leaving and there are less people to do these jobs, it does become overwhelming very, very fast.
Money's a big thing. Teachers are not paid what they should be paid. They're just simply not. And our school systems across the country don't change with inflation fast enough. So teachers were already paid less than what they were worth, and with inflation it's made it that much more difficult.
Slowly become accustomed to these changes and all of the growth in the time and the effort that goes into putting our job together and making this happen. If you're thrown into it, it's a lot. And so burnout rate happens way sooner than it used to.
If you get burnt out from it, sometimes they gotta move on, and we're a high demand situation.
The time's come to invest in teachers because investing in teachers is investment in students.
I always try to give grace where I can, and it's just nice to always receive that back. Teachers are people too.
If you want to be a great teacher, you want the ability to communicate with your students as often as possible.
The class sizes, the curriculum rigidity, the lack of budget, and then the increased responsibility because more and more people are leaving the profession, it becomes more and more difficult just to do our day-to-day job.
And one thing that I really need from the students, that's the way that they can help, is by showing respect to their teachers, by coming, by doing their work, by being attentive, by being engaged in the lessons. And there are things that are outside of our control that are impacting teachers in the profession.
I love so many things about being a teacher. It's incredible being a teacher.
Yeah, and a lot of people would probably assume there'd be a negative point to that, but for me it's been all positive. Students are the reason I'm staying with this job more than anything.
I can't wait to see what my students are doing in another 5, 10, 15 years.
I enjoy seeing students grow. I enjoy seeing development over the years and seeing them kind of flourish as they start to gain more individuality and more responsibility, and as they start kind of becoming their own person and learning who they are. It's really nice to see their developments and to be part of that.
I love getting to know you guys. I love getting to instill a passion in you, getting to hear your guys' stories and teach you something about what you see in your backyard every day. It's just a really cool experience.
Things that we can control here at the school is how we treat our teachers. That coming from me and coming from the administration, come from the students. We need to treat them right, and make this a great place for them to come into work.
Thanks to our team and staff members for giving us a deeper understanding on this ongoing matter.
Did you know that students with disabilities still face exclusion as well as isolation? Now's our chance to help them feel more included.
That's right, World Inclusion Spirit Week is right around the corner. We'll be right back with the dress-up days. For now, let's take it over to Ms. Hopkins to discuss what to expect for those upcoming days and to talk a little bit more about what World Inclusion Week is all about.
World Inclusion Week is a rally cry across the nation and the entire world to end social isolation and segregation of students with intellectual disabilities. It's a challenge. It's a challenge for all of us at Bonita Springs High School. It's a challenge for our nation. It's a challenge for our world to be better, be good humans, be nice people, include everyone.
Thanks, Ms. Hopkins. Now let's take a look at the dress-up days for next week.
Monday, grab those PJs because it's pajama day.
Tuesday, grab your bestie and matching clothes because it's twin day.
Wednesday is the spirit day to show off your Bull Shark pride.
Thursday, make sure you grab those tie-dye outfits.
Lastly, Friday, wear red to show your support toward inclusion.
Now let's head over to Lucas, who's going to give us all the sports news as well as a special interview with Miss Cordelli. Do your thing, Lucas.
Hey Bull Sharks, this is your sports reporter Lucas Nicholson giving you this week's edition of BBN Sports Front Row. Last Saturday, our track and field had their first meet at Gulf Coast High School, and the results are in. Sarah Hopkins placed third in discus, and Logan Keenum placed seventh in shot put in discus. They have another meet this weekend. Good luck, guys. In other news, our baseball and softball teams play this Friday at home against the crosstown rivals, the Estero Wildcats. You're not going to want to miss it as softball starts at 6:30, baseball at 7. This will be the Jaws versus Claws dinger style. Recently, our stud on the field, Josiah Sessler, had a major accomplishment. He got all-state honorable mention. We caught up with the magic man himself. Let's take a look.
It feels great being the first in history to do it. I hope to see more people do it and kind of just follow in that path, hopefully, and just take it all in and just be the best that they can be. Growing up, I didn't really like football that much, and then I kind of started liking it around 7th grade. And, I wasn't planning on playing in high school, and Coach D kind of supported my choice in doing it and kind of just made me want to do it and fell in love with it again. I would say Logan, Riley, and the whole offensive line, and just the whole offensive group and defensive group, and special teams and everything. They all kind of just pushed me to be just a better player all around, and just being a leader out there. Just wanted to kind of influence the younger people to pick it up and just make this program great.
Thanks, Josiah. You always seem to impress us. That's all I got for you today. Fins up, Bull Sharks.
Thanks, Lucas.
Make sure to tune into our next BBN News show where we're going to take a look at our mock trial team.
Well, that's all the news we got.
Remember, Bull Sharks, just keep swimming.